Thank you, Benny. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living. I'm Rev.Frances Lorenz, and it's good to have all of you here today, as well as you that are watching at home. So you've just heard a prayer for peace played by Bienvenido Yangco, and it was written by Bill Douglas and arranged by Dimitri Valderas. So welcome, everybody. I want to introduce our musicians today. Terry O'Hara on piano and Christina Brewer is our vocalist today. And on platform with me is Doug Taylor, our practitioner. Holding high watch is Beverly Holland. And also Reverend Matthew Breck is here to do a special reading. So we're going to start with a meditation and opening prayer from Doug Taylor, followed by our theme song, which is Deo by Harry Belafonte.
Thank you. Thank you, Reverend Frances. Again, welcome everyone at home and here today. I would like to invite you all, if you care to, close your eyes and or find a spot out in front of you and leave your eyes open and just have a soft gaze on that spot, whichever you're the most comfortable with. And go ahead and take a deep, deep, centering, settling breath. And as you take this deep, centering, settling breath, just allow yourself to be held by that lazy girl at home, by the chair you might be sitting in, by the couch. Just allow yourself to be held. There's nothing for you to hold up against. No force required, because you are being held by the loving hands of universal spirit, that which we know as God. That universal intelligence, love, care that surrounds each and every one of us and lives and works through each and every one of us. And knowing that we are an expression of God, I invite, welcome, acknowledge, accept, and receive the actions of spirit, both internally and externally, with gratitude and compassion here today. Because I know that Reverend Frances' message, and I know that the music we'll be listening to, and the great sound crew we have and other people helping in today's service are all contributing to that expression of the Christ mind that exists in each and every one of us. So just think about it. What would your life be like if you opened up and saw the world and experienced the world through the Christ mind which is in you and in me? You would experience abundance, love, peace, and good work, because God's love, Spirit's expression is good work, and you are that good work. I am that good work. So let's share that good work today when we leave here today. And knowing that all this is true, I am so grateful and thankful for this miracle we call life, or God, or Spirit, and all of the above. Because it is something that we can put forth in our lives to live abundantly and joyfully and in healing. And knowing this to be true, we can be grateful and offer our thanks, knowing that it is done unto us through the law. So knowing this is true, we can join together and say, and so it is. Thank you.
Day, me say day, me say day, me say day, oh. Daylight come and me want go home. Day-o, day-o, daylight come and me want go home. Work all night on a drink of rum. Daylight come and me want go home. Stack bananas till the morning come. Daylight come and me want go home. Day-o, day-o, daylight come and me want go home. Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Daylight come and me want go home. Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Daylight come and me want go home.
Everybody, come on. They all know it?
Yes, you can sing along. Day-o, day-o, daylight come and me want go home. I say, yo, day-o, daylight come and me want go home. A beautiful bunch of ripe bananas. Daylight come and me want to go home. Hide the deadly black tarantula. Daylight come and me want to go home. Day-o, day-o, daylight come and me want to go home. Day-o, day-o, daylight come and me want to go home. It's 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come and me want go home. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come and me want to go home. Daylight come and me want to go home. Daylight come and me want go home.
Good morning, everybody. I have a reading for you this morning from The Science of Mind, our beautiful book that guides us in our philosophy. This morning's reading is about supply, and the reason I chose supply is because when we acknowledge universal supply without any obstacles, we're often able to choose work that speaks to our heart and our soul. So it shifts things a little bit. And so I'm going to read this to you, and I invite you to just settle in and relax and let these words move in through you and work with you. God is spirit. Spirit is substance, and substance is supply. This is the keynote to a realization of the more abundant life, to the demonstration of success in financial matters. It is right that we should be successful, for otherwise the Spirit is not expressed. The divine cannot lack for anything, and we should not lack for anything that makes life worthwhile here on earth. Everything that we do should be a success, and we should be led to do these things which are constructive and worthwhile, to bring a realization of the presence of the Spirit into all our acts is to prove that God is all, even in the slightest things which we undertake. Nothing is great and nothing is small to the divine, so we should never wonder if what we are going to do will be hard or easy. God knows no hard and God knows no easy. A treatment after this manner should prove the law of abundance in the life of these who use such statements and believe them. I am surrounded by pure spirit. By God, the living spirit, my thought is God thought. And it is the law unto that thing whereunto it is spoken. Everything that I do shall be a success. I am led, guided, and inspired by the living spirit of love and of right action. I am compelled to move in the right direction and to always know what to do, where and how to do it. I am surrounded by right action. I am filled with consciousness of right action. Right action is success in all that I undertake to do. I am successful in all of my undertakings, and I am compensated for my efforts. I am surrounded by substance, which is always taking the form of supply and always manifesting itself to me in the form of whatever my need may be at the time. I always have an abundance of money and an abundance of whatever it takes to make life happy and opulent. Where are we here? I'm going to stop there. So thank you. I invite you to let that in.
For the last 15 years, I've been a wedding coordinator. And I hit the point of where I was becoming unsatisfied on a soul level of the work that I was doing. And so I said in my prayer, I said, okay, I'm ready for a change, but I have stipulations. Here's my stipulations. I don't mind doing event work, but if I'm going to do it, it's going to be for a nonprofit. And here's the other thing, God, I don't want to let go of my music. So God said, okay, thank you for giving me your stipulations. Here's a box. And in this box, I'm going to give you something. Here's your admin background. Here's your events background. Here's your music background. Here's a livable wage. And here's your ability to work from home with your children with a lid on and a bow. And so I learned the lesson of speaking my intentions and putting it out there for work that was calling me. So.
Maybe there's more you want to give me than I've ever known before. More of your goodness, more of your power than I've ever asked you for. Spirit, I come. I'm asking you now. Won't you pour out your favor? Oh, I'm calling out. I want to be in your blessing. What I seek is what you'll do in me and through me to bring glory to you. I want to be in your blessing. Whatever you may have in store, I want to be in your blessing. There will be times when I'm frightened and times when I'm amazed, where you're creating miracle moments. I'll need a heart that's full of faith. Whatever comes, wherever you lead, all that I want is what you want for me. I want to be in your blessing. What I seek is what you'll do in me and through me to bring glory to you. I want to be in your blessing. Whatever you may have in store, I want to be in your blessing. As you lead me, please protect me and keep me from evil along the way. Don't let me forget I need you every step of every day. I want to be in your blessing. What I seek is what you'll do in me and through me to bring glory to you. to be in your blessing, whatever you may have in store. I want to be in your blessing. I want to be, yeah, in your blessing. I want to be, I want to be in your blessing. More of your goodness, God, more of your power, God. I want to be in your blessing.
Wow, thank you. That's the prayer of Jabez, which is expand my territory. I love that. Yeah. Give me a blessing. Expand my territory. So today we're starting a whole series on living everyday wonder, the wonder of work. And today's topic is good work. And work is, of course, one of the most significant blocks of time allocated in the living of our lives, isn't it? Be it a task or a call or even volunteer service, we give more of ourselves to work than just almost any other aspect of life. And work is an extension of one's passion for the world. You just heard Christina talk about she wanted something that she could be more passionate about. The professional lexicon contains things like success, failure, productivity, competition, efficiency. And if you were to look at the container of a home office, a company, a factory, a boardroom, a break room, these areas make up the operational fabric of work. But we're spiritual beings living out of a spiritual experience in this world, and thus the work we do contains the less obvious spiritual elements of meaning and meaningfulness, good and goodness. So it's about more than a result or an outcome. This month is an invitation to embark on an adventure in spiritual practice in finding the good in work that we do through a revelation of just everyday wonder. Within every task, project, widget, design, conversation, and product, and by taking every opportunity to do all the good that we can. So this week our focus is on the gift and the talent that shows up in us and how we understand that innate goodness that we have and how we call it into being. There are three ways we can bring our more good into our work. And the first one is in our affirmations. Who we say we are matters. And to start with, we begin in the present moment where life, work, and love are happening. And now is the moment to cast a creative influence upon the material essence of the world. So how do we do this? With our word. As Ernest Holmes says, we do not put the power into this word, but we do let the power of the law flow through it. And the one who most completely believes in this power will produce the best results. So the starting point is the word of spirit. It's the idea, the image, the thought of God, the self-knowing mind, because the word is back of everything as its first cause. So I once met an individual who was very charismatic and good at organizing people, but couldn't accept his natural gifts and talents. And he would say, I'm a screw up. I'm late in getting things done. I'm poor. I shouldn't be in charge of this project. And after 5 minutes of listening, I knew exactly what was holding him back, his I ams. These two simple words, I am, will determine what kind of life you live and what kind of work you will do. The I ams that come out of your mouth will bring either good work or failure. All through the day, the power of I am is at work. And we make a mistake, and often we say, I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot. So when you say you're stupid, whatever follows the I am statement will eventually find you. And of course, this whole notion of I am comes from Moses being given an assignment through the guidance of God to lead the people of Israel out of Egypt. And you remember he asked, who shall I say sent me? And the answer was, I am that I am, which is the name of God. So, and God is everywhere present, includes us too. So the I am is this truth about our spiritual nature. So it's good to invite good things into your life. And when you wake up, maybe say, I'm happy, I'm smart, I'm focused, I'm clear, I'm abundant. And when you speak like that, you're inviting happiness, wisdom, focus, abundance, and all these things start heading your way. So often we get up in the morning and the first thing we do, we look in the mirror and say, oh, I'm getting old and tired. So W. Clement Stone loved to affirm every single day, I am happy, healthy, and terrific. I'm happy, healthy, and terrific. I'm vibrant, I'm radiant, I'm clear. That's the best energy pill you could ever take, and it costs nothing. So start saying, I'm beautiful, and it will attract youth and freshness. On the inside, your spirit will come alive. David in Psalm 139 says, God, I praise you because you've made me in an amazing way. How about affirming, I'm amazing, I am wonderful. You're awesome, and you have something awesome to offer the world. When you have the right I ams, you invite the goodness of God. You invite in good work. A high school counselor once told a young woman that she should focus on the lowest level job because she wasn't very smart. And she really internalized, I'm not smart. After high school, she went to work in a factory, which later closed down. So she went across town and applied to work in another factory. And the company required all the applicants to take IQ tests. And so she did and scored the highest in the company's 36-year history. She was assessed at the genius level. So she went on to start her own business and became very blessed with the fruits of her good work. Well, what happened? She changed her I am. Get in tune with the infinite. Know who you are and who you are not. I am empowered. I'm wise. I'm a masterpiece. Now, it's been taught by the illumined ones throughout the ages that the primal power of will for good, love, life, and creation is both transcendent and immanent. God is the indwelling divine consciousness in each individual. That means you and me. And so get clear about the nature of your soul. Each of us individualizes the I am consciousness as a particular energy field. If you could step back and see yourself, and that's self with a, we'll see, I'll get it right, self. You have to look at the S correctly. I have to see it from your point of view. But it's a capital S. If you could look at yourself, your higher self, you would see a blazing light in, around, and through you. In the Pistis Sophia treatise of the Gnostics, Jesus said, do you still not know, and are you ignorant? Don't you know your angels and archangels, gods and lords, all rulers, all great invisibles, all great ones of the emanation of the light? So all that my consciousness is, I am, is the first cause. I and the Spirit of God are one. I am. I am consciously aware. I am consciously aware of the presence of God. I am consciously aware of the presence of God. I am as me. Could it be that you're being kept from God's best reality because the wrong I am is keeping you there? It's keeping you from reaching your full potential. Don't let what people say about you determine who you are. Know that you're not lacking. You're not average. You're equipped and wise. You are blessed and prosperous. So speak the words. I am wise. I'm healthy. I'm energetic. I'm strong. I'm confident. I'm forgiven. I'm empowered. I am a child of the Most High God. So besides using our word affirmatively, it's important to add our voice and our vision and dream to that which exists for the good of others. It's time to find the willingness to add our voice, vision, and dream to that which exists for the good of others. What is work? A place, a task, the grind, a job, a function, or merely a means to an end? Work is doing what encompasses mental or physical effort expended to achieve a purpose or a result. So wonder is that feeling of amazement that's blended with esteem that causes something beautiful or unexpected and unsuspected. Wonder creates a state of awe. So sometimes work is the thing that brings us closer to desired achievements, whether it be a different house, a different car, a different tax bracket. But where can wonder and work take us? What if proficiency in work were rooted in wonder as the standard operating procedure, the SOP, the work instruction, the policy, the guidelines? So it's important to cultivate a sense of wonder to your work, whatever it is. What is the way to achieve this elusive state of wonder about everything? Well, instead of knowing all the answers, we could lean into asking more questions. It's from our starting place that we bear witness to the transcendence of the same old thing. Wonder is the path. So secondly, wondering is about exploring possibilities. It's about the possibility of hope and faith in work, and it can be about questioning or doubt in a brainstorming session and wondering why things are the way they are. It's important to begin to invite good things to make an appearance for you. Create a space of expectation so that we can make the world better because we know this truth and refuse to settle for less. So you could say wonder is the prolific professor that invites the world to dare to dream. So it's important to hold fast to dreams. That's what Langston Hughes said. He said, "For if dreams die, life is a broken-winged bird that cannot fly." So what if wonder is the work itself? It's alive and well. It celebrates each nuance, each grace. We work for the better and hope that the holiness of possibility is the goodness that prevails, and wonder is the way. To wonder is to infuse our questioning and our thinking with a spiritual aspect of possibility. And then acting upon these things, acting upon our wonder. Antonio Machado, the Spanish poet, penned, "Wayfarer, there is no way. We make the way by walking." So no matter the work, the task, the project, the calling, or the service, wondering should occur throughout every day of one's life. It can be applied to the great, to the small, to the substantial, or the mundane. But the voice of wonder calls us out from among the crowd, not because we know all the answers. The practice of wondering means we're not afraid of the space that asks questions. The tasks of this life could be overwhelming. Still, the reality that's for us to do is to wonder about everything, to see more of the divine design, to bring forth an inspired image of humanity to life, and to allow ourselves to belong to one another. So the big question is, I wonder what would happen if. It's a fairly common practice to find ourselves asking, I wonder what would happen if I did this or that. If you'd like to move from wondering to action, then from action to achievement, allow the theme for this month to cast a light on the many outcomes of your work. Breathe life into what you've been wondering about. Be ready to share the one thing you're going to live into. Novelist Pico Iyer says that the opposite of knowledge isn't always ignorance. It can be wonder or mystery or possibility. And in my life, I've found that the things I don't know that have lifted me up and pushed me forwards much more than the things I do know. So when has what you don't know pushed you forward to new possibilities? So with the light of wonder before you as a guide, just explore your work in the world. Doing good work paves the way to the achievement of every kind. So I invite you to reveal the mystery and the magic in your work. And may the revelation of everyday wonder lets you surrender the box, the patterns, and the rules of life that have kept you bound and anchored. We don't spend time in wonder about our uniqueness, but there is no other human being just like you. You are a masterpiece. And this means you weren't created by an assembly line. Isn't that good news? You're one of a kind. So when you begin to see yourself as an original, you will begin to see yourself with wonder. And you will begin to attract the good work into your life. God bless you. Thank you.
Do amazing things with the choice each new day brings, and with every step you take, bless the progress that you make. The reason you laugh is there in every gift you give. Love your life, love your dreams. You will do amazing things. Amazing, amazing. You will do amazing things. Amazing. places you will go, and the people you will know. Don't worry when or where or how. You don't need to know that now. You're on the right track. No need to look or head or back. Just enjoy what this day brings. You will do amazing things. Amazing, amazing. You will do amazing things. Amazing, amazing. You will do amazing things. You don't have to work it out. Just stay in the here and now. Let your mind rest for a little while. Sometimes deepest answers come while we're out there having fun. So close your eyes, take a breath and smile. Amazing, amazing. You will do amazing things. Amazing, amazing things. You will do amazing things. Amazing, amazing. You will do amazing things.
So would the ushers please come forward? Or the usher? So, so it's time for our offering, and we like to say the blessing written in your program. So together we say, divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you, God, and so it is. So to give us our healing prayer is Doug Taylor.
So once again, I invite you to get comfortable and close your eyes. And just take a moment of silence to feel that vibration of music, that beautiful, soothing, healing music. Feel it in your body. Feel it in your bones. Just allow that to be. So I recognize and affirm and accept that there is this thing called God or Spirit that is the source of my supply, my substance, my healing, and my right actions. And it invites abundance and well-being in all areas of my life. And I am consciously aware of the presence of God in and through and around me. And being conscious of this presence, I can invite and welcome and open up to seeing through the mind of Christ within me, to experience myself, others, and the world through the eyes of abundance, goodness, health, healing, goodness of God. And I invite you, if you care to, at home and here in the audience, is to put your hand over your heart, and you can repeat this after me, either aloud or silently to yourself. I am good work. I am good work. You are good work. You are good work. The world is good work. The world is good work. And all is good in the mind of Christ within me. I will do amazing things. I will do amazing things. You will do amazing things. You will do amazing things. And knowing this to be true, that we can look through these eyes and heart of Christ, we can do that if we so choose and intend to do so. Knowing that this is true, I can be grateful for and thankful for the healing that occurs through this and from this. And I give thanks for Rev.Frances' words, Reverend Matthew's words, the great music we have heard here today. And I know that each and every one of you, both at home and here today, will leave touched. That you will have the possibility from here forth opening your eyes to seeing and experiencing yourself and the world around you through Spirit, through the great I am. And knowing this is true, what more can I say but wow, this is awesome. This is wonderful. And I am so grateful and thankful for each one of you joining us and being here with us today to experience this. And I'm so thankful to the power of the Word and that spirit of goodness that is within me and with you. And knowing this all to be true, I can release it and go forth unto my day in healing, in safety, and in the presence of God and Spirit. And so with that, we can say, thank you, God, and so it is.
So there's some announcements. One is Doug is doing a great class, Building Healing Consciousness. It's from 9:30 to noon here on Thursdays, except this Thursday. Right. So they've had one class, but it's not too late to register. And we have notebooks and everything. It's easy to catch up, and Doug will tutor you if you'd like to take that class. It counts as a consciousness class, as a core class, and you can go online and register for it. Or talk to Doug after the service if you're interested in joining in. We have another town hall meeting coming up on Sunday the 18th at 12:15, and details will be announced in probably next week. Towards the end of the month, on September 21st, is United Nations International Day of Peace. It's going to be held at Theophos Park at 405 Dock Street from 11:30 to 1. I invite you all to join in. There's going to be some wonderful speakers, peace puppets from Seattle. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, and we have sponsored this for the last 3 years. So it's an important day to acknowledge. We're also, our movement is producing a film on gratitude, which Doug is going to be investigating when we could do that, probably the first Friday in October. But it is a wonderful, brand new movie that would be offered here if we can do it. So we'll let you know probably next week or so whether that's possible and when it's possible. So those, later this month, the last Sunday of the month, we're going to be doing a Rosh Hashanah service. We traditionally do the crumbs on the water ritual called Tajlik, where you float away your cares from the past year and introduce the new year. That's the Jewish New Year. And I love that ritual. It's a good time to do that in the fall. I mean, rather than waiting till January, you lose a whole bunch of months by not releasing the past year. Anyway, so I love to do this. So the message will be falling forward. So anyway, those are the announcements. Any other things that come to? Oh, how could I forget? We have Jim Valley and his Jim Valley project. You'll see on the back of the program. He is going to be here Saturday, September 10th, from 7 to 9 with his group of band members. This is not his usual kids stuff. This is his band that was part of Paul Revere and the Raiders, the very popular band that had national fame. So you will not want to miss this. We have tickets here today. Bev has the ticket pack. They're $25 each. That includes beverages and snacks for the evening. So we hope you'll sign up and get a ticket today because it's next Saturday night. So, and I know that Jim is very excited about it. And he just did the Hilltop Street Fair and was just amazing there. So you will want to see his amazing music and get a ticket today. Also, Darlene Green is doing her Love is the Beacon Part 3 at the end of the month on Saturday, September 24th from 9:30 to 1. It will not be on YouTube, or there will be no cameras. So come and be yourself. You will not be on videotape. So anyway, she's dealing with the I am and sovereignty. That's the topic of that workshop, so it should be really special. So at this time, we're going to close with, Sharon, did... Yes, there's a potluck at noon if you'd like to come back and join us for for some food and. Oh, great. Okay. All right. So we'll close with 9 to 5, Dolly Parton. Of course, we don't do 9 to 5, do we?
Tumble out of bed and stumble to the kitchen, pour myself a cup of ambition and yawn and stretch and try to come to life. Jump in the shower and the blood starts pumping. Out in the street the traffic is jumping for folks like me. Job working 9 to 5, working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living, barely getting by. It's all taken and no giving. They just use your mind and they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy. 9 to 5 for your service and devotion. You would think that I deserve a fair promotion. Wanna move ahead, but the boss won't seem to let me. I swear sometimes that man is out to get me. Then let you dream just to watch them shatter, just to step on the boss man's ladder. But you got dreams he'll never take away. In the same boat with a lot of your friends, waiting for the day your ship will come in and the tide's gonna turn. It's all gonna roll away. Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living, barely getting by. It's all taken and no giving. They just use your mind and they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5, yeah, they got you where they want you. There's a better life and you think about it, don't you? It's a rich man's game, no matter what they call it. And you spend your life putting money in his wallet. 9 to 5, what a way to make a living, barely getting by. It's all taken and no giving. They just use your mind and they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5.
So have a great rest of your Labor Day weekend and don't spend it doing 9 to 5.